Let's recap some of the things that happened to Justin Bieber.
Lost myself at a daily party. Didn't know that's how it goes. I was in it for a new Ferrari, but it cost me way more than my soul. Wasn't worth all the fortune and fame. All the girls never walking the same. Signed a paper so he never has to ever say sorry. Lost myself at a daily party.
What happened to you? I fell?
I was sexually assaulted by a successful Hollywood agent. The assault lasted only minutes, but what he was effectively telling me while he held my genitals in his hand was that he held the power, that he was in control.
Years. Most notably, Jimmy Kimmel interviewed them in 2011, where Diddy said Bieber, quote, knows better than to share what they do together.
He knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff.
Part 2. Stuck with You. Bieber started to gain a bad boy reputation after being arrested in January 2014. Pulled over for suspicions of drunk driving. Bieber was also accused of drag race, driving with an expired license, and resisting arrest.
All right, the first case this afternoon is Justin Bieber.
My butt hurts. That was the first thing I felt when I woke up in Diddy's bed. But
People of God, this is an example of how Satan's agenda is accomplished. The satanic worker will try to have sex with you or will have sex with you or rape you so that they can transmit their demons into you. Once their demons are transmitted into you, you begin to change because you start listening to the demons that are imposing of you, which causes you to fall into trouble that the enemy, which is the satanic worker, have plotted for you. Okay, to fall in. Then the satanic worker who's on the agenda in your life turns around and offer you help and assistance to get out of the trouble that they plotted you in. Okay, and now because you're listening to the demons in your head, you feel as if you can't get away from this person because they probably always know your plans. They probably always know what you're doing next, and they're always able to corner you because their demons are in you now. This is one of the reasons why God wanted us to, save sex for marriage and try to protect us from having sexual intercourse with the enemy.
Diddy defended Bieber, saying he would ensure the young artist made more responsible decisions.
I don't think that he should be judged like he's not a human being.
This wasn't reflected behind the scenes. A month after his arrest, Bieber was seen at one of Diddy's parties in Atlanta. Rick Ross, Lil Scrappy, T.I., and several others were also in attendance. Bieber was still a month away from turning 20.
Bad boy. Oh, he's bad boy now. Here's your icon alert. It's called He's Bad Boy Now.
The Bible teaches us to be sober-minded because the adversary, the devil, which is your enemy, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. In some cases where you may not even be a drinker and you decide to drink just because of the company whom you're with, okay? You find yourself getting in problems where they may spike your drinks to do evil things to you, like raping you, in order to transmit their demons into your body. This is why, people of God, when you have to have boundaries and not drop your standard of life because of fame or wealth. Because in Satan's system, the majority of the wealthy are the wicked.
Check my bitch, I'ma break it again.
Feds keeping the spot.
Stays outside like them Yeezys go dry.
so many out there, so many people of God out there who deserve, especially all of the children. I feel like most of the children were all violated at young ages. We really owe children, the world owe children like Justin Bieber an apology, an apology, because we allowed him to be misled, abused, and left alone, left feeling alone, and left feeling hopeless and helpless.
In the hands of the enemy.
Okay?
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second.
I just had no idea what was to come. I had no idea that this life would take me by storm. I had no idea that I would just get sucked up by all of this stuff.
And that's just so lonely. I'm so lonely.
Satan found pleasure in hurting and violating Justin publicly.
I think that I was just, living in this shame, living in all this sort of stuff of my past, and I wasn't able to move on.
Not anyone could just be in the position that I'm in.
Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called
After
freak-offs.
Satan was successful in sexually abusing Justin, causing him to get into trouble with the law and so forth, he then used the rest of his trolls online and in the world to attack Justin. He was already in a bad place, and then he had to deal with bullying from strangers, something that he never expected to endure as a celebrity.
There was so many people who were just so mean. Random people saying like, you suck, you look like a girl. I would shake it off and act like it didn't bother me, but that stuff bothered me. And then it affected how I acted and how I treated people. And it's just this ongoing cycle of hurt people.
This in turn caused him to change his behavior towards people. When Justin was his brother's keeper, now, because of all the elements at play, he was different and became more open to Satan's attacks.
Ask you to forgive me for my sins. Oh, would you please? I'm more than grateful for the time we've spent. My spirit's at ease.
And then the devil has come and make a mockery of things in their faces.
Favorite, the ball penis. Okay? Oh, it's also yummy, 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 yummy. Yeah, it's looking yummy, 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 yummy. All right. So, Justin.
Why am I here?
Come on, this is it. This is going to be great. Now,
Exactly. I mean, I think I know. Yeah. But what were you thinking of when you wrote that yummy?
Yeah. My sex life.
Okay. That's what I thought it was. Because there's something about toes curling and stuff.
Yeah, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
I'm married,
Yeah. So you got that yummy.
That's what it is,
Yep. It's yummy.
Woo! Is it getting hot in here?
Yeah. Twitch is hot, I'll tell you that.
Oh, wow.
He's in a cake.
Yeah.
All right, so do you think the turning point was when you got
They grow to have mental health issues with no true help and no true support from anywhere, nowhere to run to. The world has done this to children.
I remember just struggling. I remember feeling emotionally just overwhelmed and talking to her, not knowing how to communicate certain things and just feeling kind of frustrated. There's been a lot of things that have happened in my life, and I think there was just a point in my life where I was just so overwhelmed. I'm just being a normal person and crying. I think when I'm in the media, Or I look at things on the internet and people are like, Justin's upset. Why is he upset? It's like they don't give me permission to be upset. I don't have permission to be, you know, human and shed tears. And there's so many people every day who are in a conversation with their girl or their wife or their mom and they break down, you know, but they don't have cameras capturing it, you know? So people are like, is he okay? He's having a mental breakdown. You know, and I'm just emotional. You know, and I think that's okay.
And it's just this ongoing, like, cycle of, like, hurt people hurt people. Real secure people add value to people. Real secure people uplift people. Real secure people lead with love and humility. I think a lot of people in life feel like they have to put on a front because maybe who they are isn't good enough. I want to be the type of person and leader who can tell people you don't have to put on a front. You don't have to act a certain way. Who you are is enough. It's not stuff, success, things doesn't bring the fulfillment that we think. It's relationship. It's true relationship.
I put my all into your hands. Learn the lessons you teach. No matter when, wherever I am. You're not hard to reach. And you bless me with the best gift that I've ever known. You give me purpose. Yeah, you giving me purpose in every way. You are my
Bieber jacket. By early 2020, it appeared Bieber had changed his ways, expressing a desire to start a family with his wife Hailey.
To have babies with you, enjoy, just celebrate, you know, all the amazing things that we've been given. Because we are blessed, babe. We are, man. There's so much pain in the world, and we don't understand why. And there's so much things that are so unexplainable. But what is the reality? We are blessed, you know?
You don't know the half of the abuse. So welcome to the room of people who have rooms of people that they love one day.
All right, the first case.
Give it up for one of God's purest lambs that found his way back to God in spite of all the pain and trauma. Justin is proof that broken crayons still color, and color very well. Son of God, vindicated. Jesus said you are mine. But I also want to, so I'm sending my apology out to Justin. I'm so sorry that you had to experience what you did, you and Jaden Smith, okay? And probably many other kids that we do not know about.
When Diddy gave Chipmunk some sleepy Diddy juice,
I say that, don't even put nobody on it. That's like your little secret weapon, you know?
Let's get to our Chipmunk.
Hey, yo, my man. Stay focused.
He's back in the UK.
He's back. Yo. I know a lot of artists in the UK. This right here, no disrespect, my number one brother rode with me first. We rode with him. We knew about each other, but he helped facilitate, you know, our friendship. And I love all the UK, but this right here, all of them. I met him. This is three musketeers in this bitch. You see it? Yeah, man.
My butt hurts. That was the first thing I felt when I woke up in Diddy's bed, but I had always been unwilling to admit it. Maybe I had subconsciously known, but deep down, I just couldn't accept the fact that I had been with a man, especially under such circumstances, without even knowing about it. Many people say I've changed. Yes, that day's events felt like a nightmare that continues to haunt me. It wasn't until 50 Cent came to me with Diddy's documentary, revealing the truth and comforting me that it wasn't my fault. He told me he would ruin Diddy if I didn't want to see endless discussions online. He suggested I'd take some time to clear my mind, and after it was over, I should give myself a chance to start fresh. So I ran away. But when I saw Diddy's mother denying the documentary, claiming it was all false, I couldn't sit still anymore. She was the one who created the monster that is Diddy. But to this day, she still refuses to admit that the monster in that documentary is real. I hate her for it, but I had to come forward as a witness. It took me a lot of mental preparation to finally speak out about the darkness inside me. 50 Cent was like a hero, speaking up for us, so I can't back down and let him face the pressure alone.
Well done, Justin and 50. Speak up. Apology is sent. We are going to make a change in the world on this.